Well, hello. So I'm going to cover Kinesis today. So Kinesis is another event that can be hooked up to AWS Lambda, and I'll show you how to do that with Jets today. So let's go to Docs. Under Docs, there's Events and there's Kinesis. So Kinesis, you could think about it as a really big buffer. You could send lots and lots of data, streaming data to it, and it acts as this big buffer. And then you could connect to, used to be just consumer kind of nodes, but now you connect Lambda functions to it, and the Lambda functions can pull off the shards and basically pull the data in, and then you can process the data. So it's pretty simple to do with Jets. You just have this Kinesis event declaration here with the existing stream name, and then you have your Lambda function right below it. And the Lambda function has two helper methods. There's the event that's pretty much available everywhere, and in this case there's also Kinesis data. And because there's so much data that can go through Kinesis, they actually base64 encode it to kind of shorten and condense it. So this Kinesis data method will actually undecode it for you, and this makes it a little bit more helpful. Okay, so let's actually go through this now. I have an example project right here, Jets Kinesis example. And you could clone this down and basically follow instructions, and that should work. But it's a pretty simple project, so we're just going to start from scratch and get going here. Let's see, go to Cloud 9, and let's go to Jets new demo, or let's run a mode job. So what Jets new demo does is it generates a new starter Jets app, a skeleton app, a very lightweight in job mode there, and then we can start writing code. So that's basically the structure I generated, and we just have to throw a job in here. We're going to call it data job.rb, and we're going to grab the example code in here. So it's under here, data job, and I'm just gonna grab this code and then throw it into this here, okay? So we have to create the stream. The README of this project has the command to create it right here. So you can kind of create a test stream right there. Except I'm gonna actually do it through the console here just so we can kind of see it a different way. So we can go dashboards here, I guess, get started, create data stream, okay? And here we can go up my stream. Okay, and number shards 1, that's the required, and then you click create stream. So the stream is being created. It doesn't take very long to create, so this should be ready by the time we are done deploying. So let's go ahead and start the deploy now. We go down here, kind of move these windows around, CD into the demo project, Jets deploy. So that's gonna start deploying, and I'm pretty sure it's active now. So the Kinesis stream is already there. And we got to kind of pre-create it because it references an existing stream. Okay. So while that's deploying, I'm going to go ahead and pause so you guys don't have to wait for this. I'll be right back. Okay, so the deploy has finished. So now we can go maybe check the Lambda functions, and then we'll test this out by sending some data to Kinesis stream. We're not going to set up producers here. What we're going to do is we're going to send directly to the stream via the API. Okay. Let's go look at the Lambda console. So Lambda right here, and that should show a data job now, a data job with the file method right there. And I guess we'll just take a quick look at the code. Scroll down here, app, data job. So here's data job, and it's just basically showing file, event, Kinesis data right there, okay? So that's what it's gonna spit out once we throw some data at. So how do you throw data at? Here's an example right here to throw data at. You can call this method put record. So we're going to throw it hello world. So let's go back to our CLI, and we'll put stream name, my stream, partition 1. We're sending the first partition, and then we'll do data there. Okay. So that sent the data to the shard, and this should have been processed by this Lambda function. So let's go find out by looking at CloudWatch logs, because the put statements go to CloudWatch logs. So we're going to CloudWatch logs right now. It's loading. All right, and under CloudWatch logs here, there's some old jobs here, but here, or old log files. Anyway, this is the one we want, data job file. And then here we can click log streams. I'm just click search log groups there. And then you can see the Kinesis data came through, and I told you that data is encoded in this kind of under here, under data, and that's base64 encoded. But this helper method, Kinesis data, unencoded for you. And there could be multiple records because Kinesis usually ingests a lot of data, and so this is return an array of all those kind of the data in there. Okay, And that's kind of it. Like Kinesis streams and setting up with Jets is actually pretty straightforward. It's pretty simple. It's really only one line, and then you can kind of connect the stream events to your Lambda functions here. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends to encourage more content like this. If you watch future videos like this, subscribe to this channel. And if you think this Jets project is interesting, please go to GitHub right here and give it a star. I would really, really appreciate that. That would really help spread the word. Thanks a lot. Thanks. Cheers.